Liverpool versus United at Anfield. How you feeling, bro? Because I already know how I'm feeling. How you feeling?
If you asked me 2 game weeks ago, I would have been like, we like don't even come to the game. Don't
Honestly,
watch the game. Don't watch the game.
yeah.
Don't watch the game. Some PG-18 shit going on there.
Yo, you guys, what is good, man? Welcome back to Real United Talk, where we talk about all matters Real Madrid and Man United. And in this episode, we're actually going to be getting into Liverpool matters. And for that, I have recruited a Liverpool fan. I'm going to have him introduce himself real quick.
Hey everyone, my name is Emilie. I'm a Liverpool supporter. I've supported the club for as long as I remember, and yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, I've known Embele for a long time, actually.
A
Like,
really long time.
literally
Probably
had a
even before I
podcast with his
started.
brother as well. Like, is a bro? I don't want to get into family history and everything, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've been doing this for time. If you've ever listened to Night Seven, you've probably heard Emilia's voice before. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Liverpool, the state of Liverpool right now, because it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
It's not been looking good for like I'd say since for me personally, I saw the signs since preseason to be honest, but I just didn't
Mm.
want to voice it out because like the window was actually just too good to be like I was like nothing bad can happen like
I have to
yeah.
stop you there, my bro. I have to stop you there because take tea. Yeah, I was even waiting for you to bring me in at some point. The fact that you brought me in at the beginning, I have to stop you there, my bro. Your window, yeah. I'll continue to push this point. I've been pushing it since the window. Your window was exciting. I don't think it was efficient. I don't think it was efficient. I don't think you guys got what you needed. I think you got what you wanted.
Okay, in
Eh,
what way? Like please
So
explain more.
you look at Arsenal, yeah. Last season, everybody was on Arsenal's neck. Oh, Arsenal need a striker. Oh, Arsenal need a midfielder. Oh, Arsenal need centre back. Oh, Arsenal need reinforcements for Saka, right? Like all these things, all these problems that they had last season that potentially hindered them from at least competing better for the league last year. They solved it in the summer. In the summer, they went in, signed Madueke. Everybody showed it at the time. Now everybody's hyping it up. They signed Gyökeres, who has had a start to his like Arsenal career and everything, but like they got the striker. They signed Mosquera, who looks great by the way, absolute steal. They signed Zubimendi, who has allowed Rice to push further up the pitch as everybody wanted. They have everything. You look at that Nottingham Forest game here, where Arsenal didn't have Declan Rice, didn't have Saka, didn't have Saliba, that core, and they were still able to win that game so dominantly 3-0. That's something that Arsenal would have been able to do last season. So you look at Arsenal now getting every single thing that they needed. But you look at Liverpool, who, yes, they signed a striker. Yes, they signed a replacement for Trent and Robertson and everything. But did you sign your centre back? Did you sign your DM that I think that you guys need? I don't think so. I don't think that you guys had an efficient transfer with you. You guys just had an exciting one.
Yeah, so I kind of I agree with you for the most part of what you said. I don't think we, from the looks of things, have gone out there and like sorted out like the deep rooted problems as to why we're playing the way we're playing right now. But I do disagree to the point that like we haven't really signed what we needed and what actually we've gone ahead to sign what we want. I think people forget that like as terrible as Nunes was, he was an option in the striking position. He wore the number 9 jersey. He started a lot of games for Liverpool. We lost Nunes. We lost Luis Diaz, who was, I think, one of our most prolific attackers after Gakpo last season. After Gakpo and Salah, or alongside Gakpo and Salah, he was one of the most prolific attackers, Luis Diaz. We lost him, and rest in peace, we lost Diogo Jota. So those are three attackers that like won't have won the league without any of the three of them. And like the attackers that would have started or been in the exact same position they were in Liverpool last season for almost any of the top three teams in the Premier League. So I think saying that us replacing those three with Ekitike and Isak is, I think is really like it's kind of unfair to say that we haven't gone out there and like signed what we actually needed, because we needed Ekitike really well, like really much, and we needed Isak. I think what actually came as a surprise to everyone was Wirtz, because I wouldn't have gone into the summer transfer window even saying that we needed a cam at all, talk less of somewhat of that level, of that ilk. That is the only one I would agree with. Like, okay, this is somebody that we wanted. We didn't want to pass up a chance at getting a player like this. You feel me? But I feel for the rest of them, Frimpong, Trent left, um, Kekes, Robertson is coming to like the end of his career. Like at the end of last season, I was even saying like he should even go anywhere. He should just hang the boots up. Like
Yeah.
he was not really it. Then Ekitike and Isak as well.
But that's the thing, like, do you think you needed Ekitike and Isaac?
Yeah, because we lost. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at the fact that we lost. I know people might not rate them too much, but we lost Jota, Diaz, and Nunes in the
Okay, but
same
now where's
window.
your left winger?
That's the Gakpo is still there. That's the thing.
Is Gakpo really the guy you want to back in, week out? 38 games in a Premier League season?
Okay, but like we only said that we're only saying this now based on what we've seen so far this season.
No, I'm saying this now based on this is how I felt. Like I felt like you guys signed Ekitike, right? You guys didn't sign Isaac. Isaac said that he wanted to go to Liverpool after you guys had already signed Ekitike. It's your choice now to decide. Should do we need Isaac? Do we just want to flex? You already said now that weight was not needed. So you've already gone and gotten that opportunistic signing.
I'm not exactly saying he wasn't needed. I said he came as a surprise. Like
A calm. Do you think that last season when you're looking at Liverpool and thinking a calm will really complete this?
I wasn't looking at Liverpool and saying a
Then
left
he
winger.
wasn't needed.
I also wasn't looking at us and saying a left winger will complete
Yeah, but
this.
that was because you had Luis Diaz at the time. You have Luis Diaz no more.
Yeah, okay. As at the time after Luis Diaz left, okay. So you're saying what you're trying to say, we should have spent more money.
No, I'm saying that you could have fashioned the Isaac deal or even fashioned the Wet deal before and not signed Wet at the start, and you could have gone and signed you, even if nobody thought that you were going to sign Isaac, including you guys. I
Yeah, but
think
I
that
feel
one of them could have been fashioned and they could have gotten a left winger and
okay.
not depend on Gakpo for 38 games in the Premier League season.
Okay, but I don't feel, number one, I don't feel Gakpo is a long term solution. So like
Yeah, but it's a
Liverpool's left,
solution this season, and you guys want to compete
is a
for the Premier League
solution,
this season.
is a solution so far. And the three people we've signed, even though it hasn't worked so far, and we've only seen one of them play in that left wing position, which is Wet. All three of them could cover up at left wing. If
They
Gak-
could cover up, but can they like can you depend on like can you confidently put Ekitike, Wet or Gakpo for 38 Premier League games and be like we're good to go?
But it's not
We're good
going to.
to
It's not going to be 38 games. Like if we find ourselves playing Wet, Ekitike, or Isak at left wing, is I think it would be a thing of Gakpo not being in form, or something happened to Gakpo, an injury problem, which is like bound to happen. Like what if
yeah.
we signed a left winger and like
Then you can play
what?
Gakpo and say that that's your rotational player. The same way
But
if
we had times last season where both Gakpo and Luis Diaz were unfit, and like we were still able to cope and we were still able to like win the league. I'm just
yeah,
saying that like
but like there's cracks though. That's the thing.
yeah,
Everybody
no,
knows there's cracks.
there is obviously cracks, but I feel we've fixed a lot. Like we've found solutions to problems that like came up in the summer. Not like that. That's what I'm saying. That I do agree with you that like there are areas that like were important before the summer transfer window like started, and the events of the summer like started, that we didn't address, that we started addressing. I think if everything went how it was meant to go, I think we probably would have signed a DM backup, or we would have waited to see the situation with like the people we had on loan, like by Churchich, with Morton and everything. Because we started first with like the main problems, the wing backs, Kekes, Frimpong. So the next thing we went to was obviously the striker situation, which was from the beginning of the window, Isak.
Mhm.
The Ekitike situation presented itself. That's one at the time I was like, what's happening? If we signed Ekitike, okay, no need for Isak, we can move on to like a left wing. We started seeing links, Bakola, Fofana from Lyon. Is it Lyon? A team in France.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
guy. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
the guy.
Malik Fofana. Yeah,
Malik
yeah,
Fofana.
exactly. Then during the preseason, Rio Ngomoa started doing some crazy
But
shit.
is that the crazy shit that you come and say, "Oh yeah, brother, you're my guy"?
But it was crazy enough for the manager to say, okay, I am willing to take a risk. Like, I'm
But he's
ready to take this
where's
risk
the
for you.
risk? I'm
He's
not
not
seeing the
playing it.
risk.
Okay, who won us the game at Newcastle?
Yeah, okay, but where's the
Oh,
risk? That risk that you're talking about right now, where is it? Like, yes, you want you guys the game at Newcastle. Where is it right now in these problems that we're going through, that we're seeing?
like, do you mean like as a left wing, like in that position?
I'm saying that like that risk they wanted to take in terms of him, like how many times is he actually playing? Like how can you how much can you actually like depend on him?
I can't say he's good enough to take on that role until I actually see him like play. And like the
Then
small periods of time he's been on the pitch, I've seen enough to tell me that if this guy has a good run of games, he could be good enough to like take the pressure and like actually show us something. And I think the
how old is
manager
the
believes
kid?
that he's 17.
Bruh, bruh. I don't
No,
know
but
about that, my guy.
okay, but we've seen it like we've seen it with players. I feel he's that kind of player that like rises to the occasion. And I won't say otherwise to actually see it like happen, like till the situation comes where he has to play and he's like, okay, this thing is not working out. And I think even at that point, we still have players that can cover up at left wing. We Chiesa has now been registered in Champions League squad. Like I said, Isak could play there, Ekitike could play
Yeah,
there.
but good. Like you're looking at the Isaac thing and you're thinking like when like imagine like think about when Isaac first joined Newcastle, right? And then they were trying to play Isaac in left wing, trying to play Callum Wilson in strike. You're looking at that, and I've never started addressing the issues that I even thought were there. This one we're just talking about left wing because like you guys signed Wet and Isaac and everything. I still think that you guys need a midfielder. I still think that you guys need a defender. Yes, he tried for Gay, but it didn't work out and everything. So it didn't work out, right? So I think that Konate right now is not proven to be dependable. If Van Dijk or Konate gets injured right now, who will play and that you can depend on, right? Who will play that you can actually say, I back this guy to cover. And then it's just bro, the problems just keep on going and going and going. And honestly, we're seeing it in the season right now. I think so.
You know what? Like you said on the centre back situation, I think for the gay situation, I got a little bit angry at the club. I think that situation could have been handled a bit better, like leaving it late at that. And I think the only reason why they did that is because we signed Leone. Leone, the Italian centre back.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've only seen him play one game, and I was totally convinced by him. And I saw what the club saw when they paid 30 odd million for a 17-year-old centre back who had only played, no, 18-year-old centre back who has only played 17 career games. They paid 30 million for him, and I saw his qualities. So I think that was one of the only reasons why they didn't push hard for Gueye and just pay the 30 million and just get him. And I think I don't see us, and I think news even came out that we probably will not go for Gueye in January as well. We'll just wait it out and like just hope to get him on free in the summer next year. But
Who
yeah, I definitely agree. Like in general, I think things should have been handled better because like a lot of our problems now I think is coming from like us not handling the summer transfer window better than we did, like prioritizing a lot of things that were like we did really need, like and like I don't know, the DM position is a problem. I don't think, but I don't think is like I think everything going on right now has a lot to do with like the manager, like the tactics, the manager's tactics, and not to say I'm losing. Like it will take a lot for me to lose faith in this guy. I just feel he's in a phase of like figuring it out. I think he went through like a phase of like, or he's going to look. He went to because I think he's going to end now of like, okay, we've won the league. I can try anything I want and like, do you feel me? Because like
Mm.
he thinks he has the best team in the world and like nothing can happen based on that. Like um telling Gravenberg to go like 2, 3, 4 yards forward. Like if you hear Gravenberg's interviews in like the first 2, 3 games when he was like balling out, scoring goals, the interviewer asked him like has your role changed this season? And he was like the manager gave him more freedom to go and attack. Whereas last year he was a six,
Yeah.
cleaning up and everything. You feel me? So I feel a lot of the defensive like situations we've been in this season, like conceding in a lot of transitions, has been because of like that reason. So I think the DM problem is real. It's a real problem. It's clear to see, but I don't think it would be that much of an issue if the manager had been like more sure in his
Mm.
tactics this season. I feel it's a setup issue that's going on right now. And apart from a setup issue, the players are just being too for. Can I swear here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
They are being too fucking complacent. I can't even lie to you. Like, like it's getting frustrating. Like to be honest, it's like when they score 2 goals, they're in their head is like, oh, we've won this game. Like,
Mm. Let's
just
actually dive deeper
yeah,
into that because Liverpool right now, that whole conceding goals in the second half is so shaky right now. Two goals conceded against Bournemouth in the second half. Two second half goals conceded against Newcastle. No, not second half. I think one was in the first half, extra time, and then second one. But that was Newcastle with a red card. You guys conceded two goals to Newcastle in a red card. You guys conceded a second half equalizer to Everton. Or was it an equalizer or was it just a goal? I think it was just a goal to
it was just a
Everton.
goal. It was
Or
just a
just
goal.
because you guys
Already,
already winning 2-0. Yeah.
yeah.
And then you guys considered the second half winner to Palace. The that's not even counting the two goals that you conceded against Atletico Madrid. That's not even counting the equalizer against Southampton in the AFL Cup. So Wagwan, bro. What's going on there?
Yeah, like I was saying before, like is I think is like it boils down to like the players being like very complacent and the manager's tactics. Like for the player side of things, um, I feel last season, like this player particularly, McAllister was like part of the reason why we had so much dominance in that midfield. He was able to calm the game down. He was able to dictate the game from the midfield. And right now, he's just not fit.
Mm.
I feel us getting McAllister back to full fitness is like so important for us right now. Soboslai is playing like he owes rent at the moment, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest. Like he's running up and down the pitch, but he's still making mistakes in positions that McAllister just wouldn't
Wouldn't.
make mistakes when he's fully fit. And like that's like like there are people that like Gravenberg like will break out of pressure with like the drop of his body, he's turning out of pressure. And there are midfielders that like pass the ball out of pressure, calm the game down in like high pressure situations. And like that is McAllister. And I think that's part of what we're lacking. With McAllister, if we're like able to get him to full fitness in like 75th minutes of the game, like when we're 2-0 up, calm the game down for like the
Mm.
next 10 minutes, frustrate the opponents, let them be the ones to become complacent and like almost give up. Then we
Mm.
score the third goal. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of what is giving me a little hope. This doesn't really look like a thing of, oh, we are not good enough. It feels like a thing of like, it feels like something that could get like it will get better. I just think number one, the team just has to gel. The team
Mm-hmm.
really has to gel. Like I feel even Salah said it in an interview that like he's what he even put Arsenal as favorites for that reason. He said
Yeah,
he's
because me too, I can't lie.
yeah, yeah, like it is like I won't say that. I won't say that yet because I can't just fold after 2 games now. Like I
Yeah,
already
first.
said we'll win the league, but like um just the way things are going right now doesn't just look the best. And like Salah even said it, like the relationship between our forwards and just the new players, even whether you're coming from our league or they've been in the Premier League for a while, is just there's no the connection isn't just really there. And like I think that is something that can and will get better over time. So I don't think I'm worried. And we
That's
are like it looks like we're still winning games with it. Like Crystal Palace are just like they are really really they are really damn good. I'm not even going to lie. And like,
Yeah,
yeah, Galatasaray away is not
it's not an
an
easy fixture.
easy
Yeah,
fixture
but
to go to when
like
you're bad from.
I don't think that. So for me, yeah, it's not even about the fact that you guys just lost to Crystal Palace and then lost to Galatasaray. I think for me it was more the way you guys were winning your previous games, the last minute winners and
Can I
everything.
ask a question?
Well,
Do you think like they were lucky? Think we're lucky to
no,
have won those games?
I don't think it's luck. Like, cause I've seen Real Madrid. Bro, like the reason why I have question marks about you guys is because I saw Real Madrid last season. Because I've seen Real Madrid when we're
Mm,
shaky. Real Madrid, you always have quality players to be able to get these winners in games. Like Real
mm.
Madrid last season, we got Mbappe. Mbappe, I'll tell you right now, last season was not what we needed. That's why I brought up this point with you as well in terms of what you need. We just lost out on Cruz retiring and we didn't replace him in that midfield. We tried to use Ceballos as a dictator of games, which, let's be real, he's not Tony Cruz, right? So I look at that situation here where we didn't get what we needed. That's why our games need to be a quicker from our end, but at the same time, that's what kind of exposed us. Like, it was just a whole thing that I didn't want to get into right now. But now I look at Liverpool, right? I've talked about the fact that your attackers are not gelling yet. Same problem with Real Madrid last season. I've talked about the fact that your midfielder is injured and everything, so you can't really control games. Same thing with us last season in terms of Toni Kroos retiring, so we didn't even have that in our midfield. And there's just so many things. And right now, okay, now you're winning those games last minute and everything, exciting. You obviously have enough quality players to win those games. You have your Salah, you have Gakpo, even the Wets and everybody that was saying that is not playing well. You have all these guys, right? But the thing now is that how often, like, can you do that every single game? Can that really win you the Premier League title? Can that really win you a Champions League title that you're expected to go and win this year?
It won't. It won't. But it won't be like this for the whole season. That's one thing. Like I can like it
You
can't
can
be
show
like
me,
this. If it is like this the whole season, I can't guarantee you top five.
bro. Honestly,
That's what
top
I'm
five
saying.
is a stretch, but yeah,
No, but it will not be like this the whole season. And like
yeah,
as bad as we can be on like a very bad day. I think like because of the individual qualities we have in the team, we're still
yeah.
that I think that's the good thing about like if I'm able to pick out any good in these last 5 games is that we can be the worst team in the world and we can still come out with a result. So
Let
as
me
far
tell
as
you,
winning the league and competing is concerned, like I'm
yeah.
still like a bit confident. Imagine everything like imagine this team actually like just imagine we click because I feel it's just like if I'm comparing it to anything, it's like PSG at the beginning of last season, almost a whole
Mm,
new team, whole new setup. Like the way like their run of form in like the Champions League like was shocking, and
mhm.
like things started to click. Brought in Kvaratskhelia and everything turned around for them. See what they
Yeah.
did to us in our house.
Do you think it's the same situation with you guys, as in like just bring in like that person that can kind of make everything click?
I feel it could be, but I at this if I'm being honest at this moment, I don't feel it's a personal issue. Like
I
I
think
don't
it's the
think
manager.
yeah, is a tactic issue and is a player mentality issue. If that I feel those are the two like missing pieces at the moment.
I mean, like you said, the manager has a part to play, and you're looking at Liverpool at the start of last season and the start of this season. 6 goals conceded in the second half this year versus that's in the Premier League alone versus 2 goals conceded in the second half by this time last season. So obviously your game management right now is not is in the gutter.
We had the I think the best defensive record, or it was either also us like if it was not us, it was Arsenal first and us second.
Yeah.
But I think it was at this point last season it was us first. Like that was part of the thing that like was making people like differentiate slots from Klopp is that like slots was a whole lot more defensive, and I don't know where
Exactly. That's the thing. Like we looked at on a slot and we thought, oh, this guy is more about like, okay, when he's 2 goals up, he just wants to see out the game, right? But nowadays, like you guys can't even do that. So now you're depending on that individual quality that you have to win you the games. And let me just tell you, from someone that experienced this exact same thing last season, trust me, if you don't sort it out
oh
at some
don't talk.
point, is not looking good. If you don't start, like, it's going to look pretty in a lot of games. They're going to come out and clap. You're going to say, "Oh my God, Salah saved us. Oh my God, Van Dijk or whoever it is saved you." But trust me, there's going to be a point in the season where you're just like, "What is happening?" Where maybe you lose a game against like a side that you shouldn't lose to, and then you're just thinking,
Already did.
what is happening. You already did exactly. So you're just thinking like what is happening. Because like individual quality can only take you so far, but in general, you need that team to be clicking. You need that game management, which is something that you guys don't have right this second. So just for you guys' information, this episode is being recorded after the Galatasaray game and before the Chelsea game. It's good, obviously good to come out before the United game. So just that's just for your information. But speaking of the United game, the reason why we're here, let's
Hmm.
talk about it, man. Let's talk about the United game. This is where I become sad. This is where I just know it's just a losing battle talking about it. But yeah, I guess we have to. Liverpool versus United at Anfield. How you feeling, bro? Because I already know how I'm feeling. How you feeling?
If you asked me 2 game weeks ago, I would have been like, we like don't even come to the game. Don't watch
Honestly,
the game. Don't watch the game.
yeah.
Don't watch the game. Some PG-18 shit going on there.
Ah,
Don't
nah.
even watch the game. But I don't know what slot problem is with this three at the back thing. He can't hack it. He
You
can't.
can't
I'm
hack
sorry.
it, yeah.
He can't hack it.
You can't
Hey,
hack it, yeah.
he can't hack
So
it.
I
Oh,
will got a chance, yeah. That's what I'm
oh,
hearing. That's what I'm hearing.
he can't hack it. And like normally I'm not worried, but fool, like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I am confident just based on the fact that he's at Anfield.
And he's
But
United.
if sorry, yeah, and
And
he's
he's
United
United.
as well. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he's United.
Let's be real.
Okay, no, but like you know what that
I
game
don't
is really
know. I
no
don't
no. If
know.
we were going to Old Trafford, I'd be more confident.
I
Salazar,
don't
no.
know. See, let me tell you, yeah. The reason why there can be no confidence on my side is because I look at the Chelsea games, I look at the Man City game. The Man City game, especially, I looked at Man City and I thought, this is a team that has cracks right now. This is a team whose defense is not solid, who at that time the keeper was making a debut, had not had a preseason after he had not had a preseason with his team, was making his debut for the club in a derby. That midfield, everything has just been shaky about them, right? And I thought there's cracks here. There's something that we can explore here in this game. Not necessarily do anything crazy, but something here for us. We lost this game 2-0. We got spanked by Man City. You're looking at the Chelsea game as well, and yes, we won, but I didn't want to say it before, but I'll say it now. We won because of the red card. We won because of the red card. Because you're looking at Chelsea, okay, we beat Chelsea, hadi haha, red card. But then we now went to Brentford and lost three. Emily, my club is not a good club. Let me just tell you that. My club
No,
is not a good club.
but the thing is, as much as because I talk to a lot of why is it? Oh, most of my friends are United fans, and that thing is so unfair. Because you guys are a lot, sure. But I talked to a lot of United fans, and like we're going back and forth about Amorim and everything. It was a Man United thing. I went and I checked, and like somehow, I don't know if he's in the league, but you've surely created more chances than Liverpool this season in the league. And I think he said in the league than anyone else.
Please don't start
But
putting all those rubbish, all those stats
no,
that don't
but
mean
like,
anything.
but it does mean it. Like, I feel it
Where?
means a lot. I feel is like, is be like, I think the manager, it means like your manager, Loki is coaching wins, but your
Eh?
players, yeah,
See, no, 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 no. I have to
I
stop you
feel
right there. You
so.
make you said the players. I have to
I'm
stop
not.
you right there. No.
I'm not saying I'm not like I said to my. I'm not saying Amorim is not shit.
Mhm.
I'm saying your players are shit as well.
No, but that's the thing. How many times do you want to call our players shit? How many times do you want to say, okay, Rashford, Hoyland, Garnacho, Anthony are not good enough. Let's replace them with Cunha, Umbremo, Sesko. Okay, now we've brought Umbremo, Cunha, Sesko. Guess what? Now everybody wants to say they're not good enough. You have a team that has Umbremo. Cunha, Sesko, Bruno, Mainu, Delict, Euro. I just mentioned at least seven very, very decent players that you can build a squad around that all play different positions, by the way. Yes, you have some cracks in that team that you need to fill, right? But I just mentioned seven, at least seven. There's other players who are very decent in that team. Why are we in a position where we'll potentially end up finishing 15 this season? Why? It doesn't make sense. It
Okay,
doesn't make
but okay,
sense.
do you do you think is a like manager problem? Not
I
I'm not
think that there's
not only about him being a like bad coach. I'm saying like on the pitch, like your tactics, your formation, your setup. Do you do you think that's the problem?
I don't think that Amrim is even a bad coach, you know. I think that right now he's not what we need at the moment. I think that with this his approach to games, his
Who
tactics and all of that. No, like I'm not even see, don't ask me who. Don't ask
how
me who.
like who do you
Don't
okay
ask me
okay no
who.
no no. I'm just saying, who do you like, just think that like could come in and do at least a half, three quarter of what
Do
you're
you know what do
asking?
you know what I do? Do you know what I think? I think that, and I talked about this in an episode I did with somebody, United Talks podcast, and I said that right now what United need is either like someone to just come in and have an immediate impact, or someone to come in and just like be an overcorrection, right? So like you're looking at, and for those two positions, I'm looking at Glasner and I'm looking at Iwariola at Bournemouth, and I'm thinking that
See,
with Glasner,
I knew you were going to say that. Oh wait, go on.
no, because like what's it called with Glasner, with the amount of like he just has like immediate impact in his teams. Right? Like he went to Frankfurt the first season, won Europa League, went to Crystal Palace in his first full season, won the FA Cup, and not just that, like you know, with Crystal Palace, he basically gave them like an electricity, like a pulse in their heart, where like they just became this team that has
So
gone on runs and they just look like a very, very good working system, and has done that in the beginning of his career at Crystal Palace, right? So,
didn't Ten Hag do the same thing?
no, but Ten Hag's one was like Ten Hag was looking for a quick fix. Is a difference, like because Ten Hag had a system that he wanted to implement when he couldn't sign the midfielder that he needed, and when he got twacked by Brentford and Brighton, he decided, you know what, I need some like basically like what I want might not work. He didn't even because he didn't try it yet. Though I hope you know he didn't try it. By that time, he was playing Ericsson in midfield. He was playing Ericsson where he would have put De Jong or whoever he would have signed that position. So he hadn't even tried his thing. And then he now brought Casemiro, who was a quick fix, who was supposed to give us impact in that very moment, right? But it was not going to be a long term solution, especially given Casemiro's age and everything. And look at it, like it literally, like every United fan, as much as was expecting that time, we kind of had a feeling that this was not a long term solution. And look at it, the next season we finished eighth. Yes, won the FA Cup and everything, but we finished eighth. They're looking at Ivariola, who I think would be a massive overcorrection because you're looking at Amrim that he has come in and basically said that where we are is where we're supposed to be. But I'm looking at Ialola who kind of like overachieves, who kind of just he has that big club mentality. And I think that right now United fans, United players, they need that big club mentality. They need the manager to bring a winning mentality to that club.
I feel Iriola like makes more sense than
Than
Glasner.
Glass now.
And the only reason why I say is that Glasner plays the same system as Amorim. Unless you're saying
Same
it's an out and
formation,
out.
not the same system, difference. Glasner's system uses the midfield more than Amrim's system.
I feel I do you know what I feel personally? Personally put Amorim in Crystal Palace right now. He does just as good as Glasner is doing on the pitch. On the pitch.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
maybe Crystal Palace is better suited with the players that they have. You also have to
Yeah,
look at the
yeah, that's what
adaptability
I'm
of
saying.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like we don't, if we
That's what
don't
I'm
have the
saying.
players for it, why are you using the system
Okay, now do you would you now blame Amorim or you blame the people at the top?
for not having? So you can blame people at the top, defo. But let's not act as if this guy did not spend like what 200 or something million on the players that we signed. Let's not act as if they did not give him any money this summer. Let's not act like that. Let's not act as if they did not give him a whole like this. I think this is the first time in United history I've seen like just replace like a position fully, as in like all the attackers are bad, but scrape all of them, bring in all new ones. So let's not act as if they did not give this guy any money. Yes, we not get every single position, and yes, those positions that we didn't get maybe are affecting us. Emily, I don't think that we should be finishing 15th in the Premier League. I don't think that we should be in a place where we finished 15th last year and we should be on track to finish 15th again this year. If you're telling me that you're looking at our squad right now, as much as there's holes, as much as Ugarte is not good enough, as much as Dalo is not good enough, if you're telling me that you're looking at our squad and thinking this is a 15th place squad, then I don't know if you're kidding, but you're not kidding me. And I think that you're kidding yourself in that aspect, honestly. And I think that United fans that believe that as well, that look at our squad and say 15th is just about right. I think that this manager has brainwashed you into thinking that we're a small club just like that. And we are not a small club. Our squad is decent. Our squad might not be the best in the league. We shouldn't be winning the league or
Yeah,
anything, but our
yeah.
squad is decent. And I think that Liverpool, if Liverpool had this squad, maybe they will not win the league, but they will at least cook something.
Yo, definitely. No, no, no. The only reason why I say that is because like I would agree to that because my manager is an adaptive manager. Like he adapts to this. Like he will play a three at the back in situation that he has to play it. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not a manager that will like stick to. He has a style of play and he sticks to it no matter what. Like
Mm,
and Postecoglou kind of thing. Like
bruh.
that guy literally only changed his
Oh my
philosophy
god!
once,
Oh my god!
and
Thank
that
you
was
for saying
against you guys.
Ange. Thank you
Yeah.
for saying Ange, because you look at Ange here and you're looking at the personnel issue. You're looking at Ange with his system, and you're thinking that okay, you have this system that requires your centre backs to be a bit pacier, right? You have lost Van de Ven and Romero. How can you still rely on that? Like, why can't you adapt? And that's how I'm looking at Amorim as well. Like, you have a system that requires certain things, but you don't have those personnel. Change it at least for now. When you get those personnel, move on back to your system. But you want to do it no matter what. This guy said that the Pope cannot make him change. That is a sackable saying in my bro. In my opinion, you can
That's
sack
a
him for
threat,
that
though.
alone. What
That's
do
a
you mean the
threat.
Pope cannot make you? As like the Pope comes and says Jesus said that you should change, he will say,
That's
nah,
a
bro, I'm not
direct
feeling.
threat.
Bro, honestly, and he threatened United fans with that thing. He was threatening United fans. He said, no matter how bad it gets, even if we're about to get relegated tomorrow, I'm not changing. That's what he said.
Crazy.
That's what he said. And it is disgusting. But I think let's talk about that game a bit. When you're looking at that game, if you guys were to win that game, which is the most likely situation, where do you think that you will win the game? Like what area of the pitch do you think that you capitalize on?
I think if we win, and people may disagree. In fact, people, I don't care if you disagree with me. I feel Wirtz will be a key player. I think you guys have a big hole in your midfield, and
Definitely.
Wirtz is the kind of player that can work with that kind of space,
Mm,
drive the ball through your midfield, and play a good pass to either one of our attackers and just hope they put it in back of the net. And yeah, I feel Salah will always have a thing to say against United in any game. So I think, yeah, I think in the midfield is where we win the game if we win against you guys.
just like any other team. Um, the wet thing makes sense. I think that yeah, like any team that comes that go to try and capitalize on the midfield. I think that West is actually going to be a threat if he does, like if you know if he because he has to turn up to the game regardless whether he has space or not. He has to turn up to the game mentally, right? So Salah obviously is always a threat. I think that in that game, one of your midfielders would be like a key man
Yeah, and I think
and
especially against like midfielders that aren't
physical.
exactly pacey.
Yeah,
Not only I think he likes a pacey and sorry a slow and physical um um midfielder to go up against because like he can bait you into like
yeah.
tackling him, like winning a foul off you, thing
Mm.
like that. And like he's actually faster than what I thought. So I think he can use like pace to his advantage. I think he can use his pace to his advantage against you guys. But yeah,
Fair, fair enough. Honestly, for me, if there was even the tiniest chance, which I don't think that there is, but if there was even the tiniest chance of us winning that game,
I think wing backs.
oh, wing backs. Yeah, I think that if there was any chance of us winning that game, it would be from. Yeah, even saying wing backs, and that's actually one position. But I was also thinking like in terms of mistakes as well, like in terms of like
Mm,
we can capitalize on mistakes. But also, I saw us use that strategy or try to use that strategy against Man City, and as much as it got us one or two chances, exciting moments, it didn't really get us anything, right? So we didn't win the game. We ended up losing 2-0. You can't really depend on the other team making mistakes to win a game. But wing backs is a position that I looked at and I thought because your wings
yeah.
right now,
And
Gakpo
our
and
wing
Sanchez,
backs, they fly
yeah,
forward.
they fly
Like
forward.
even though maybe Kekes is restricted a little bit, but we don't have right back. Konate is the centre back and the right back.
Yeah.
So if your wing backs are like alert and on it that day, the way Crystal Palace's wing backs were on it that
Yeah,
day.
but Dogu cannot cross the ball. Dogu cannot cross the freaking ball to save his father's life.
But
And unless we start
luckily
Ahmad
for
in that
him,
game, which we probably wouldn't because we're going to be too safe and probably play Dalo, then we're cooked. Because I think that if Ahmad did start that game, he'll be a key player for us. But I do think that Ahmad is going to go with a Dogu Dalo, which doesn't make sense to me because he emphasized the whole left kind of natural winger, so not natural, inverted winger playing one of the fullback positions. So going into big games with a fullback in that position just doesn't make sense. But who cares, right? So I think that if Ahmad started that game, he can really capitalize on space that is left when your um fullbacks fly forward. But that's not the thing. Even if our wing backs get the ball a lot, do they have what it takes to put a good ball into the box? Do they have what it takes to win us that game? But I think Ahmad does, but Ahmad is probably not going to start. So Dogu and Dalu, do they have what it takes to win us that game? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But yeah, that's where I think we can. But I think that if Ahmad did start that game from wing back, he can be a key player for us to win that game or to at least get something out of it. Even if it's just a goal, even if it's a
zero fit.
draw. Euro is fit, but Amrim has chosen the Ligt and Maguire over him for some reason. I can't tell you what. Bro, I'm telling you that this guy there's something in his tea. I don't know what he's drinking in that tea, but there's something there. And there's something in that tea, bro.
That's
Honestly,
crazy.
Lenny Euro. But
Very crazy.
I'm seeing Luke Shaw in 2025, and I'm not seeing Lenny Euro. It's kind of crazy to me. But right now, let's get into the combined 11. And they're going to have to humor me in this because let's be real, like we all know who fits this level. But I actually think that there's one or two United players that can go into that combined
Definitely
11.
in our form. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You'll be
Yeah,
shocked
no, I think
by
that is a few. So
you'll be shocked by what's about to happen here.
which formation? I'm going to give you the formation. Which formation do you want to use for this?
4-3-3, the one with the cam.
Okay, so
Or
4 2
or
3 1.
or 4-1-2-1-2.
Bro, I think I might guess that no, but that's a law. Four
Okay,
one
4-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3.
four one two one two. Brother, no. Ew, what? 4 1 2. No,
It's a
how the fuck?
diamond. It's a diamond.
Yeah, I
But
know, I
like,
know. Wait,
yeah,
4 1 2 1. Actually, I like that, I kind of
yeah.
like that, but nah, we'll not use that right now. But
Okay.
I see where you're coming from because the strikers are not really popping right now.
That's what I'm
No
saying.
striker is really popping.
That's what I'm saying.
Ekitike do.
XK gets him. Let's
Okay,
establish that.
let's not do 4 1 2. Let's do four three
Okay,
three.
okay. 4-3-3.
So 4 3 3. Okay, cool. So keeper, we all know who. We all know who. Let's not
Allison.
even
Yeah.
Allison. Allison is the keeper for this game. Let's not
Mm-hmm.
even argue. Left back. Now this is where we can actually make a case for ourselves because I think that Kekes has been kind of shit, and I think that Dogo, as much as he's shit, has been better than Kekes.
We can argue this one. Cause as much as people think Kekes has been shit, I will like at this moment I just feel more defensively secure when he's in that back line. Not only for the fact that he can defend, but he's like he's a kind of defender that he's like, I will die first before you pass me. Like if you beat him,
But
that
you
means
will
you
pass
really
him.
no you that's the thing. If you beat him, you beat him. Like you feel me?
Uh,
Like he's somewhere like something like somebody has to hold his leg before
uh,
he tried like he's not he's always chasing back and everything. And
uh.
like I just feel most defensively secure when he's on. And that game he had against Arsenal was just so impressive. I like what I wish I could see more from him is stopping the threats a whole lot like long like before the attacker actually gets his shot away. Because it seems
Uh,
like he's just there to block the shot. Like I'm like deal with it before he even gets to like shooting the ball.
as per like as a fullback should do.
Like yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
like he
So
seems like he leaves everything to like he's about to make that final action, then he will block the final action. You feel me?
what I'm
Um,
hearing is that he's not the complete product, and as much as Dogo is not the complete product whatsoever, I do think that Dogo is better than Kekes this
he
season.
has had an assist this season, Jogu. So we can give it to him to be honest.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Centre backs. Honestly, I'll say Van Dijk and Delict. What are you saying?
Yeah, agree, agree,
Agree? Ah, I like this.
agree.
I like the way
Like
we're flowing right now.
putting Konate in any Premier League team at this moment is a
Yeah,
sin.
it's shocking.
Like as the second sin is a sin. I don't
Yeah.
know what has been going on with that guy, but like bombed in head. That is
And
the
it's so
only thing I
crazy
can.
because people are saying that he's thinking about Madrid. At this rate, Madrid will not sign him.
That's what I'm saying. What contracts? These things that they're not coming up again saying that he's ready to accept contract. I'm like, oh, when you're playing shit
Oh
and
yeah,
just
playing
do
shit. Of course, you're ready to accept
like
contract
your
now.
guy, bro,
Who?
like your suitors will want you. It's like me chasing a girl and I've folded and like
Exactly.
now
Do you
now
get?
realize, bro, like nah.
But yeah, I think that honestly, Van Dijk is just like he has been good this season. I think as much as he has had his errors here and there, I've seen some errors.
Yeah, the only center back, even this season, he has been having like very, very good individual games. He
Yeah.
has had a few like bozo moment, but I think people just when your player is like really good, like when like that elk. I'm not even talking like but like just Van Dijk in isolation, or like I'm
Mm.
talking like even the likes of Bruno, like the attempt to like micro analyze like that, like a
Mm.
regular person, you making one bad pass in a game is
Mm-hmm.
like completely normal. Do we even notice? But like
Yeah.
if players like that make one mistake, it's like like do you feel me?
I do
So
think that when Van Dijk makes a move, because like it's so rare, when he does make a mistake, I normally see like a big one, like it's normally a mistake that leads to like a shot or just like a mistake that just leads to people having to like obviously he's a defender, right? So any mistake that he makes is more
yeah,
costly. But
yeah,
when he does make a mistake, I think that it is like a big mistake that is like, "Oh, Van Dijk, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
yeah. He
What are you
has
doing?"
moments like that,
Yeah. But I
but
think that Van Dijk has been good regardless. I think that the Ligt has been class this season. He has been one of the only players I can see has been good for United all
the
season. He
few
has been a
United
rock.
games I've watched, I'm like, okay, like this, like
Yeah.
he's low key, he's back.
That
He's
Chelsea
actually like,
game.
yeah,
That
yeah,
Chelsea game.
yeah,
Yeah. It was so I back with the Ligt and yeah, I'm happy that
yeah.
I've gotten
The Ligt and Van Dijk.
how many players have I gotten now? Two? Damn already, okay.
Yeah, that one
Right
say
back.
you'll be shocked.
Right back.
Okay,
Shabashla.
now so we're
Can't be
putting
Frimpong.
Soboslai in right back.
I mean, because I'm looking at it here, it can't be Dalu. Anything they put Dalu in, just like Konate, is a sin. It can't be Ahmad, obviously, and it can't be Frimpong because what has he done this season? Shobosa is the only person, as much as like he shouldn't be playing right back, has done a job in right back this season. So, in my humble opinion, we do put him in right back and just put in any midfielder in midfield. Boys in.
I Me personally, this might come as a shock. Please, any Liverpool fan watching this, please don't kill me. But I think Dalo right back.
I mean, another United player in the team. I don't argue with you. I'll take it. As long, even if it's that low, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, I agree.
I put Dalo
I
right back.
agree. I
I put
agree. I
Dalo right
completely
back.
agree. That low might be shit, but I completely agree. So we move on to midfield, and this one is now going to be where you just take the cake and just take all your players, except for weights. Just put all your players there.
No, I feel the midfield. This is where Soboslai comes in. The pivot,
Yeah, definitely.
Soboslai and Gravenberg. Then
Chobosla and Gravenberg. And
yeah, that's
Loki, I think we can throw in a cheeky. Oh, let's change it to a 4-2-3-1. Let's change it to a 4-2-3-1. And then put Kunya and Calm.
yeah, that's what I was going there. I was going there.
4-2-3-1, put Kunya and Calm.
Yeah, like that's where I was going. Like no, I
Ah,
wasn't thinking. Oh wait, the 4-3-3 you had in mind, was it like one DM and two CMs?
it was
Like
like,
originally.
yeah, original this thing,
Oh
but
no, no, no,
we
I
can
was
change
always
it up.
talking about like one with Cam.
Okay,
Yeah,
then, so Kunya there.
yeah. I don't know.
Because it can't be wet, obviously.
Can it be Bruno though?
It can't really be Bruno. Like, based on this season, it can't really be Bruno.
But based on this season, could you say Cunha though? I don't know.
Based on this season, Kunya has definitely better than Wets. He has definitely better than Bruno. So I think I can say Kunya. Obviously, he has only had like he got the injury and everything, but the Arsenal game, I think the Brentford game, as much as like he was doing too much, he was the one of the only people trying to make something happen. So I do think that
Okay.
Cunha has been one of United's better players, especially in attack. So yeah, Cunha.
Yeah, Cunha.
Yeah.
Cunha has been
So
better than West this season. Yes, I would
yeah,
agree with you.
definitely. So Cunha in calm, Salah in right wing, no debate
Salah
whatsoever.
not in right wing.
No in right wing.
Mbemo this season. I'm sorry.
The Lord
And
has done
please,
it.
Liverpool fans, I am just an objective person. I'm
See, it's
sorry.
not a United fan that I say, like, guy,
I'm
shake me,
just
shake,
being
shake me, shake me,
objective.
shake me,
I
shake me,
will
shake
not
me,
shake you. No,
shake
I'm not.
me,
I'm not doing
shake
that
me, my brother.
because this is like
Ah, I mean,
is what,
and you know what? I hear it so loudly because Salah has not been on it this season. I was just going to put it based
bro.
on all United players are shit.
Yeah, have you ever like, bro? Have you ever like entered? Can you remember hostel now? You
Hmm.
enter the toilet, guy, blast is catching you, but I swear there's blast in every single toilet.
Ah, that's funny.
Like blast is
Yeah.
catching you, but I swear there's blast in every single toilet, guy. I'm telling you, like every single toilet there's blast in there, bro. And
Bro,
none of them are flushing. That is Salah
nah,
this
I
season,
hear
bro.
it,
Like
bro.
every
Because
game,
Salah has been awful. He has been awful. Compared
every
to his
game.
standards, he has not been on it.
Yeah,
And you know what's so funny? I was telling your brother that Salah, after last season that he had, Salah only had marks in the very, very mark. Like if you wanted to judge him for everything that he has, one more season of that high level Salah that we know him to be, right?
I
And
agree.
he disagreed at that point. Though. He was telling me that all of you just want to always hit on Salah when he's doing well. Salah only had one, and he's even showing us that maybe he didn't have that one. Like I'm talking about like playing to the fullest of his ability, playing to the Salah that we know him to be for the past like 8 years. He only had Max one more in him, and right now he's not even looking like that anymore. So he has not been on it, man,
No,
and that's
I
been one
feel
of the reasons why Liverpool have not been on it as well.
I
Yeah,
feel like Salah has one more season in him that like he's in a situation where no one can replace him. Like we can't possibly find anyone that can do a better job than this guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel he's at looking at that stage, like right now. That's why I feel like we should be look. I feel we should have done it a long time ago to bring like a backup. So I
Uh-huh.
feel it's so unwise to like have no plan B in that situation.
Exactly,
Like no
exactly.
plan B. We kind of have a plan B now, but like I don't know
And
how Frimpong.
brother, Frimpong playing. See, let me tell you, if you guys, because don't forget that Salah is going to go Afcon here. Salah is going to go Afcon.
Get
If you guys
ready.
play Frimpong
Get ready.
and Ekitike left wing,
Get
right wing,
ready.
brother, it
Bro.
will be a long day. Trust
Yeah, I
me.
tell you, we're playing prime Senegal football there. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, see,
Nah,
this
it's
is
gonna be a
you
long
see,
day.
this Afcon ball, bro. I'm telling you, some crazy
Nah.
shit.
I mean, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Let's not derail off topic, but I hear it.
Yeah,
I'm hearing it.
back to the
Back to
eleven.
the combined. So you said
Mbemo,
Mbemo in right back, sorry, right wing. I'm hearing it. Cunha in right in calm. I'm hearing it. Left wing.
Chiesa,
Fair. I hear it. No,
Italian mafia,
I hear it. Honestly,
my
I hear it.
Italian mafia.
I hear it. I hear it.
Not
Because
Gakpo.
the way he has been clutch coming off the bench, I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, has been doing that more as a striker, I think. But I hear it, man. Honestly, about Kesa. So Kesa
Mm-hmm.
in left wing and strike, obviously Ekitike.
Okay.
Ekitike, yeah. That's honestly that's a decent squad. Obviously, it's not the
That
best
is
squad.
decent. If we are going just based on form, like all of
Yeah.
you come and play on form, the only person that I will question because I only put the person there because I feel is the best fit for that position, and I will play him there over any of my options at the moment is Dalo because
Mm.
I know what he can do on his day. I don't know how well he's playing at the moment,
On his
so
day. Bro, does Dalo even have a day?
okay, so
Dalo
we
is one
can
of them ones,
reconsider
bro.
that one. Should we
No,
reconsider that?
I mean, because I back it just because like it can't really be Frimpong, it can't really be
That's
Bradley,
the
and you
thing.
want to
That's the
push your
thing.
position in midfield. So
That's the thing.
if you're talking about who's been the best that plays that position, it has to be Dalo, right? Like
Yeah.
doesn't and that's a travesty given that Dalo has been the best out of every player in that position between the two teams, but you just have to accept that, man. So our team right now is Allison in goal, Dalu in right back, Delict and Van Dijk centre backs, Dogu left back, Szoboszlai and
Gravenberg.
Gravenberg CM, Cunha in
Cunha.
calm, Mbembo in right wing, Chiesa, Italian Mafia in left wing, and Ekitike A strike. Honestly, I back that very. I like this because this is not what I was expecting. So thank you for bringing your unique perspective to my team. I love it. I love it. And that's going to be the Liverpool Man United combined 11. Let me know what you guys think about the game. Let me know if you guys have any hopes for that game. United fans, let me know in the comments if you guys have any hopes for that game. What do you think the score is going to be? And yeah, Emilia, thank you so much for being on this episode, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, but with that comes the end of this episode. Thank you guys again for tuning in. You know, I always appreciate it. I'm going to try and stay consistent, keep on pushing out episodes, and I just hope to see you guys again next time. Safe.